हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, मैं आपका एसआरएम सर अपना यूट्यूब चैनल सौम्या एजुकेशन. In this video lecture, we are discuss about the chapter that is belongs to math, that is set chapter. This is a very basic and easy chapter. So, so first of all, we have to know about set versus collection, then the representation of set, then types of set, then coordinate and subset, then power set. Okay, then come to first name. We know that the set is defined as the collection of similar things in a bracket, that is curly bracket. Okay, so if we consider that is similar thing, that is the team playing 11, sorry, the playing team in the IPL, name of the teams for IPL in 2020 or 21. Okay, name of your favorite team. Okay, so name of the subjects studied in CBSE class, then toughest subjects to you are found. So this math, this is Hindi book, this is health and education, English, science, social science. It this can be a set, no, because there is no similarity. But they have a similarity. These are books. But if we consider according to a books concept, we are choosing this as a set. But if we see, there are different books, because this is a math book, this is a Hindi book, this is a health and education book, this is a science book, this is an English book. So according to this is not a set. But according to the books, so all these are books, so this is includes a set. So name of the team for IPL 2020, name of the favorite team, name of the subject studied in CBSE classes, toughest subject you are found. These are all the examples of set. So the definition of set is a well-defined and well-distinguished collection of objects that is called sets. So we know the definition of set. What is called set? A well-defined and well-distinguished collection of objects. Similarly, same. Uh, Simply we can say collection of object, but the condition is that is well-defined and well-distinguished. Is called as. So the definition of set is a well-defined or well-distinguished collection of object is called a set. In general, we represent sets with capital letter and all the elements in small letter, and a set will be written in this type of bracket that is called as curly bracket, should be written only once. Okay, so what we know, we know definition of set. The representation of set is in capital letter, and all the elements inside the curly bracket is small letter or small letter. Okay, then come to symbol, that is belongs to. If X is a member of the set A, if we consider A is equal to 1 2 3 4, so we can say 1 belongs to A, because X is a number of set A. Similarly, 1 is a number of set A, so we write X belongs to A. Read as X belongs to A. Then come to representation of set. There are two forms for the representation of set. One is roster form, another is set builder form. Okay, so represent. So the question here, represent five natural number in roster form and set builder form. So the first five natural numbers are 1 2 3 4 5. So we represent. So convert the following set into set builder form. Okay, then come to our topic. What is called set builder and roster method. Then come to the question. So come to our set builder method or roster method. Okay. This is the our. Okay, here. So there are two format, that is one is roster method and another is set builder method. If this is a question, represent first five natural number. So what are the five first natural number? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the first five natural number. So then if we represent this is according to set builder form. According to set builder form, this can be written as x such that x belongs to a natural number and 1 less than equal to x less than equal to 5. So according to this is according to set builder method. But if we represent this is according to roster form, then n is a set or any we can define a example that n a, what can we our choice. If n is equal to set, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the set represent in the form of roster form. And the set builder form, that is x such that x belongs to n, 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5. Okay. Then come to the question. Convert the following sets into set builder form. Okay. If we know that 2, then how can we write 4? That is 2 2n plus 1. This is 2 multiplied with 0 plus 1. Similarly 2 multiplied with plus 1, sorry 2 multiplied with 0 plus 1 is equal to, first one is 2 multiplied with 0 plus 1 is equal to 2. Sorry, first one can be written as the square of 2 to the power 1. Then 2. Second one is 2 to the power 2, that is 4. Then third one 2 to the power 3, that is 8. Then 2 to the power 4, that is 16. So this can be written as in the set builder format, that is x such that x belongs to natural number x is equal to 2 to the power n, where n belongs to natural number. Okay, where n belongs to n and n, that is we represent also this is x such that x belongs to n, x such that x is equal to 2 to the power n, where n belongs to natural number and n 1 less than or equal to n less than or equal to 5. So this is the set builder format. Okay, are you get or not? Then come to the second question. This is your homework. Okay, you can simply write all the n is equal to set in the set builder format. You can write 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1. So n star, here n belongs to n star. Okay, because here 0 is included. Sorry, here 0 is not included. Here we can write simply 1, that is here we can write simply x such that x is equal to n square, where n belongs to natural number and n is in between 1 less than equal to n less than equal to 10. Okay, 1 row square, then 2 row square, then 3 row square. So this is inside this bracket. Okay, then come to types of sets. First one is empty set, then singleton set, then cardinality of number, then finite and infinite set, then universal set. Then come to first empty set or null set. What is called empty set or null set? A set which has no elements is called as the null set or empty set. Okay, so what is called a set which has no elements is called as null set or empty set. So it can be written according to this type of symbol. So if we simply write this type of bracket, or we have to write phi. Okay, a null set is generally represented with this type of symbol. Okay, and phi to be read as phi. And examples are the set of all real numbers whose square is 1 minus 1. This is possible, so it can be written as the set phi. Then the set of all rational number whose square is 2. This is possible? No. So this is we can write this type of or this type. Then come to singleton set. What is called singleton set? We can define a set having only one element. So if we simply n is equal to 2, here we can define the singleton set. A set having only one element is called a singleton set. Example, the set containing even prime number, that is 2 only. Simply we can write one element inside the curly bracket, so it can be written as singleton set. Then come to cardinal number or cardinality of a set. The number of elements in a set is called as cardinal. So how many number of elements are present inside the set is called the cardinal number or cardinality. So for a set A, we represent cardinality with NA, that is A is equal to 0 to 4. So the cardinality of A is equal to 3 because there are 3 numbers inside the set. Then come to finite and infinite set. A set which has infinite number of elements is called a finite set. Sorry, finite number of elements in finite set, infinite number of set, infinite set. So x belongs to x such that x belongs to first 100 natural numbers. So this is the example of finite set. And second one is x such that x belongs to n belongs to 1. Sorry, I all integer and x less than 2. That is also example of infinite set. This is the example of finite. First A is the finite example and secondly infinite. Universal set is generally represented with u or gamma, sorry, or this is also said as gamma. Universal set, a set containing all the possible elements is called as universal set. So types of set equals universal. So what is called universal set? A set containing all possible elements. If we consider how many months are there, there are 12 months. So what are the name of 12 months? If we write all the 12 months, then this is undergo universal set because all the possible element is called as universal set. Then types of set: equal sets, equivalent sets, subsets, superset. Okay, so equal set, then we write that first of all we write equal set, then equivalent set, then subset, then superset. Okay, so equal set, what is called equal? Two sets A and B are said to be equal if they have exactly same element. Example, if we consider this is A set and this is B set, the elements of B is equal to 1, 2, 3, and the element of A is equal to also 1, 2, 3. So these are called as equal set. Then come to equivalent set. Two finite set A and B are said to be equivalent if Na is equal to Nb if their cardinality is same. If if we are representing two sets, that is A and B, if their cardinality is set same, then it is called as equivalent set. So what is the difference in between equal set and equivalent set? If in case of equal set, if there are two exactly equal number in the two set, but if equal, what is equivalent set? If their cardinality is same, but there is not restrict, ki the all the number or the elements are same. Okay, only the cardinality is same. Then come to subset. A set A is called as the subset of B if and only if all the elements of A are in B. Okay, how can we define? This is X a set. Let us take an example. A is equal to, let us say, 1, 2, 3. B is equal to 1, 2, up to 10. Okay. Then here we can say A is the subset of B. Okay. There, and this is the sign of subset. Also, this is the sign of subset. But how can we use this symbol? If all the elements of A equal to all the elements of B, then we can write A subset of B or B subset of A. Okay, here A subset of B, that is all the elements of A are present in this B. Okay, so if and only if this is possible. Then come to superset. If A is a subset of B, then B is called superset. If here we know A is a subset of B, so then B is called as reversically superset of B is called superset of A. Then come to question. Take a screenshot. This is your homework. Then comment me what are the problem of yours. Okay, take the screenshot. Okay, take the screenshot. Then come to notation. Null set is a subset of every set. This is a notation. Okay, null set is a subset of, because if we take A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then phi is also present here. Okay, so phi is a subset of every set. Every set is a subset of universal set. Yes, also every set is a subset of universal set, because if you consider A is equal to all the 12 months, so also the universal set of this all 12 months, so this is a subset of universal set. Every set is a subset of itself. This is also a possible. Then come to take the screenshot and write this. Number of subsets. Okay. For any set A, if n A is equal to n, then the number of subset of A is equal to, here let us take an example. For set S, the number are 4. That is 1, 2, 3 minus 1. So how many number of there? N, the n of A, the n of set A, that is cardinality of set S, is equal to 1, 2, 3 minus 1, that is 4. So the how many subsets are possible? 2 to the power n, that is 2 to the power 4, that is 16. 2 multiply 2, 2 multiply 2, 4, 4 multiply 2, 8, 8 multiply 2, so 16, that is 16. Then come to power set. A set containing all the possible subset of a particular set is called as power set. A set containing all possible subset of a particular set is called as power set. The power set of set A is represented as P of A. So how can we represent P of A? So what is the definition? A set containing all the possible subset. So how many number of subset are possible? We know 2 and 2 to the power n number of subsets are possible for a set A. Here also we take the example of this. How many subsets are possible? Number of subsets. Subset. If we consider this is the power example of set A, okay, if we consider this is the example of set A, then this is the representation of power set, that is power set of A, P of, that is P of A. So how can we find that is n power set of A? So a set containing all possible subset of a particular set is called is power set. So the power set of so the power set of A is equal to n p A is equal to, that is 2 to the power 3, that is 8. Okay, then come to, they take the screenshot and do this. Okay, take the screenshot and do this. Okay, then come to find the cardinality of a power set of A. So here the question says, here the question says find the cardinality of power set of A. So we know A is equal to 2 and 3. So n of A is equal to 2. So n of a power set of A is equal to 2 to the power 2 is equal to 4. Then power set of A of n is equal to, then n of a power set of A is equal to 2 to the power 4, that is 16 is the answer. Okay, here the solution is also present. Here the solution, because the cardinality of a power set of A is equal to, first we know the cardinality of A is equal to, the cardinality of Na is equal to 2. Then the n power set of A is equal to 2 the square, that is 4. Then n power set of A is equal to 2 to the power 4, that is 16. Okay, then come to the set lesson 2. Okay, here what can we do? First operation on set, then laws of set. Okay, first of all we have to know operation on set. First we know union, then definition of union, that is if we consider this is a set A, this is a set B, so the union is all the elements of A and B. Okay, so this is the example of A union B, and always know that A union B is equal to B union A union A is equal to A union B union C is equal to A union B union C. Similarly, A union universal set is equal to universal set. A union phi is equal to A, and A, if A subset of B, then A union B is equal to, if A is a subset of B, then A union B is equal to B. Okay, then come to, that is intersection. If this is a set A, this is a set B, then the intersection is this section is the intersection. Okay, so the property is equal to A intersection B is equal to B intersection A intersection A is equal to A intersection B intersection C is equal to A intersection B intersection C. A intersection universal set is equal to A intersection phi is equal to phi. If A subset of B, then A intersection B is equal to A. Okay, then come to difference. If this can be written as A difference B. Similarly, A difference B, those elements are present in A but does not present in A intersection B as called as A difference B. Similarly, those elements are present in B, but not present in A intersection B. These are called as A B difference A and A difference B. Then A difference A is equal to phi. A difference phi is equal to A. So what is the definition of A difference B? Those elements are present in only A but not B. Okay. So difference universal set is equal to phi because all the elements present in A. Okay. If we consider this is the universal set, then this is the set A. If we write here A difference universal set, so here those elements are present in A, also present in universal set. So we are A difference A difference universal set is equal to phi. Then come to A difference B intersection C is equal to A difference B union A difference C. This is the property because A difference B intersection C is equal to always A difference B union A difference C. Similarly, A difference B union C is equal to A difference B intersection A difference C. Then come to operation on set, that is complement, which is denoted as A. If we consider a set A, then the complement of A is equal to A complement. This type of complement is written. If this is the set A, the A complement is this is. Okay. A union A complement is equal to universal set. What do you mean by A complement? The sets which are not present in A but present in universal set. Okay. Let us take an example. If we take the universal set in which present 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 10. Okay. But in A present 1, 2 only. Okay. So A union A complement, that is those are not present in A, that is 3, 4, 5, 6. So what are not present in A? That is 3, 4, 5 up to 10. So what is A union A complement? That is universal set. Then come to A intersection A complement, that is only phi because A complement is equal to no elements present in A but present in universal set. So this is phi. Then complement of universal set is equal to phi. Then complement of phi A complement, then similarly complement of phi is equal to universal set. Similarly, A difference A complement is equal to A. Then come to De Morgan's law. What is called De Morgan law? We know the De Morgan law is A intersection B whole complement is equal to A complement union B complement. Similarly, A union B whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. So the logic is only union change into intersection. Okay, and then both complement sign. Then come to question. Prove A intersection B complement is equal to A complement union B complement. So this is the proof. Okay, take the screenshot. Then come to symmetric difference. What do you mean by symmetric difference? For any two set A and B, symmetric difference is denoted as A A minus A difference B union B difference A, or also we can say, that is A difference B also we can write as asymmetric difference. So this is symmetric difference. Okay. So asymmetric difference is equal to A difference B union B difference A, or A union B difference A intersection B. Okay, this type of also we can write. Here see the Venn diagram. Also A difference, A symmetry difference B is equal to A union B difference A intersection B, or we can write A difference B union A intersection B. Okay, so the Venn diagram, if we consider this is the universal set, this is the set A, this is the set B, this is A, this is B, this is universal set, then what is the symmetry difference? A difference B, that is this region only, and union B difference A, this region. So this is called universal set. Sorry, a asymmetry difference B, or A union B difference A intersection B. Okay, these are similar things. Then come to take the screenshot of this proof. Okay, then laws of sets. What are the laws? Note, n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus. So what is the, so A union B, mod of A union B is equal to mod of A plus mod of B minus mod of A intersection B. Similarly, n of A union, n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. Okay, then come to notation 2. This is the proof of. Okay, this is the proof. This is the proof. Take the screenshot. N of A is equal to x1 plus x2. N of B is equal to x2 plus x3. N of A intersection B is equal to x2. Then RHS side, that is right hand side here. This is the right hand side. Okay, so N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B, this is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x2 plus x3 minus x2 is equal to x1 plus x2 plus x, that is N of A union B. Then come to note 3, that is N of A union B union C is equal to N of A plus N of B plus N of C. Okay, minus N A intersection B minus N B intersection C minus N C intersection A plus N A intersection B intersection C. Okay, so N of A union B union C is equal to N of A plus N of B plus N of C minus N of A intersection B minus N of A B intersection C minus N of C intersection A plus N of A intersection B intersection C. Then come to, this is the screenshot. Take the screenshot of this proof. Then come to, if if you have interested in all the questions, then I have given the link in the description box. Take the download the PDF and then do the all the question. Okay, because we have less time, so we have covered all the syllabus. Okay, thank you.